We look forward to the third T20I, which is in 2 days, and India will look at clinching the series then in Guwahati, closing it out so that in game 4 and 5, some of the people sitting outside on the bench can get a chance. So we'll be looking at that as well. But most likely, looking like this third T20I for India will have no changes as well. Parthiv?
Yeah, I think that's something which we spoke after last game also. It is very difficult to predict whether India is going to make those changes or not. But just going by this 2 games performance or today's performance, there is no need to change any player. But just in case if you want to give chances, then it's a different story altogether. Then anybody can play. So, but here, but just looking by the performance, I don't think India is going to change anything till the third game. Once we win the series, and then India might try and see if we can try another kind of a combination where get in Shivam Dube or Washington Sundar and try and get that all-rounder factor in, the 6th bowler which we are talking about. Those are the things which can be tried after the third game.
All right, and have a look at the Australia team. Today, of course, they got in Adam Zampa. Was so strange. They got a spinner in for Jason Behrendorff, who was so impressive in the previous game. But if you see in terms of their bowlers, there's still Kane Richardson outside. They got Glenn Maxwell back in the team today in place of Aaron Hardy. And then, of course, there's Travis Head still sitting out. So I don't know if he's feeling all right now. He's feeling okay. He's had a week off. Yeah. Come on, Monday, get back to work. Yeah, Tuesday play a game.
There's still 3 matches to go, so obviously, the pressure will be on them to make sure that Travis Head is available. You've seen how Matthew Short was against Bishnoi, so that number is not getting any better for Matthew Short. So they'll have to look at that option for sure, and they'll have to look at the bowling options. If you are playing against strong Indian batting lineup right now, which is very high in confidence. So you have to make that play. Otherwise, you're thinking that, okay, 209 was not enough. India batting first, they're getting 235. So where you're going to catch the game? You still have to look at restricting the strong Indian batting lineup, somehow getting the inroads there, and then you have a chance. And that's something which they'll have to definitely do in the third one, otherwise it will be too late.
So interesting though. So you think if Travis Head comes in, he comes in place of Short and not Smith?
Yeah, that's
tricky, huh? It's tricky.
No, but purely because Smith is a very experienced player.
Yeah.
So I'm just going by the management's thought process.
Yeah.
If you brought him in this series here, then obviously you're going to give him the fair chance.
Yeah.
So that's the only logic I'm putting here. There is no other logic in terms of performance.
I mean, the thing is that Matthew Short, he batted just 10 balls, but he had 3 cracking boundaries, which looked like he looked like a player in form. He didn't get the runs, but he looked like a player in form. Whereas Steve Smith still, even today, was just balancing. It didn't seem like that Steve Smith that you used to see.
Yeah, I mean, he did not have a good World Cup either. So, he is someone who's not in form. But, like Zach said, if you have brought in a senior player, if you're trying to do something, if you want to see Steve Smith as an opener coming in the World Cup, so you want to give him those games. And that is the reason why, obviously, I also think that if Travis Head is coming, then he'll come in place of Short. And that also gives them that option of lefty-righty opening.
Yeah.
That could just unsettle the Indian bowling lineup. And another thing which Australia can do is to start bowling with their attacking bowling option, not start with Marcus Stoinis. Yes, you want to get those 5th bowlers overs out of the way, but not the first over. First try and, you have to show India that, we are here to get you out when you just don't want to take that over out of the way. So just if Behrendorff is fit, just try and, get that ball in swing and try and get that first wicket in first over.
It's very gully cricket kind. I mean, I use that tactic in gully cricket where you're saying bowl the weakest bowler first, because those guys are not going to hit in the first over. So, but I find it, you're right. It looks a little absurd when it's being done at this level. Okay, so maybe a change or two for Australia in the next game, but you know that they're going to come hard because they definitely don't want to go down in this series 3-0. But it just keeps taking me back to 83, man. Remember 5-0 after the World Cup? Remember that? Remember India West Indies 5-0? Yeah, I'm just thinking. Anyway, let's not go way ahead. Still have 3 matches to go in this series. And both these matches have been absolutely entertaining. Well, the first match, very entertaining for all cricket fans. The second match, more entertaining for Indian cricket fans. And God knows we needed a comfortable win just as a little balm. So I'm just feeling a little balm has made me a little calm today. So feeling a little happier.